intermittent fasting. Hey everyone, I'm Tracy Lockwood Beckerman. I'm a registered dietitian in New York City, and it's my job to help you figure out what to eat and why. Today we're talking about a topic getting a ton of attention recently, intermittent fasting. Intermittent has a T, I hear it, but people don't pronounce it. IF is getting a lot of hype, but there are also legit concerns about how healthy it actually is. I'll help you set the record straight on this episode of You vs. Food. Intermittent fasting is a diet in which people fast for a specific period of time at some point in their schedule. It's a cycle of fasting and then eating, and does not concentrate on what you eat, but rather when you eat. The 16-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat for 8 hours. The 5-2 method, where you fast for 2 days of the week, restricting your caloric intake to between 500 and 600 calories for the day. You eat only 500 calories? That's like this much food. The Eat Stop Eat method, where you don't eat for 24 hours for 1 or 2 days during the week. Eat Stop Eat. During the fast, you are allowed water, coffee, and non-caloric beverages, but no solid food. Alternate day fasting, where you fast every other day. Eat one day, you don't eat the other, you eat the other day. Eating 500 calories during the fasting days. This is thought to be very extreme, not for beginners, and is not recommended for many people. And finally, the warrior diet, when you fast during the day and eat a big meal at night. The warrior diet. On the warrior diet, you are allowed to consume raw fruits and veggies during the day and eat most of your food in a 4-hour window at nighttime. Tiny, tiny window. It emphasizes food choices similar to the paleo diet, whole, unprocessed foods that resemble what they look like in nature. IF has been touted for being able to help with brain and heart health, reduce your risk of disease, promote weight loss, and manage insulin levels. But most of these studies have been done on rats, and the human studies were done on young, healthy men and postmenopausal women. A study on the 5-2 method, that's fasting 2 days a week, helped participants lose weight and improve health markers. It was compared against simply reducing overall calories by 20%, and both approaches actually had similar results. It's also worth noting that when studies have shown weight loss as a result of intermittent fasting, it's because IF helped subjects reduce their overall food intake. So that pretty much makes sense to lose weight. A big drawback is that restricting your food intake this way can easily lead to disordered eating in some people. Especially for folks with a history of disordered eating, this extreme eating plan can definitely inspire some obsessive thoughts about food. There's also some evidence that women might not benefit as much from IF as men. Studies have found that some women's menstrual periods stopped after starting IF, and that their cycles returned to normal when they resumed a regular eating pattern. First and foremost, work with a doctor or a registered dietitian if you're interested in this diet. A professional should be your #1 resource here, not Google, not even this video. Everyone is different, and pros can help you with an individualized plan. Other big pointers for intermittent fasting. IF is not technically an overall calorie reduction to your diet, just different timing to the calories you do eat. Make sure to eat well-balanced, properly portioned, and well-timed meals when you do eat. Think lean proteins, healthy fats, vegetables, and starch and legumes to give your body slow-burning nutrition throughout your fast. If you do want to do it, I urge you to listen to your body and pay attention to how it feels. If you're feeling faint or dizzy when fasting, or you no longer menstruate after beginning intermittent fasting, it's probably not right for you. IF should be fitting into your lifestyle and not the other way around. Customize your fasting and eating windows to weave into your day-to-day routine. Some studies on IF are promising. It may be effective as a way to be more mindful about your overall food consumption, but we'll need a lot more long-term research on it, especially on women, before more conclusions can be made. See you next time for another episode of You vs. Food. Coming this fall, Intermittent Fast and the Furious.